Hello YouTubers, this is Elton and Laura Fan, and I am making a video of a cassette recorder. I have been planning on doing this for quite a while, mainly because I've ran into videos of the likes of Clyde Site, Cassette Master, Dr. Cassette, and was totally interested by them. And so I thought I'd start making videos, but I kept putting it off and putting it off and putting it off, and then something miraculous happened that made me decide to go ahead and do one. This is the Sony Cassette-Corder stereo cassette corder model TC-158SD. Very high-end cassette recorder from 1977. I know this because I somewhere have the paperwork to this and the manual and the warranty card that was partially filled out, and it was dated, I believe, the winter of 1977. And the receipt of this, which was bought locally at a local store, which is still in business, called the Vox Box. Quickly, I'm going to go ahead and give you a little more background about this. This cassette recorder has a lot of sentimental value to me because it once belonged to a woman who quickly became like another grandmother to me. Her husband had bought this in 1977. Well, when she died just a few years back, her son gave it to me. Well, I started using it a lot, and then all of a sudden I'd go to play a tape and it'd start squealing, as in mechanical squealing, and the tape would drag. Well, just because I got a burr in my butt, I decided to go ahead and throw some batteries in it and give it a shot. Pressed play, squealed for about 2 to 3 seconds, and stopped. And now it's playing like nothing has ever happened. So that's why I'm saying it's a miraculous reason. So here we go. I'm going to give you a little look-see and maybe a little demonstration. Alright, as you can see, this is a big behemoth, and I apologize, I'm having to use a handheld camera to do this. There's the door. Right here it said ferrite and ferrite head at one time, but that has disappeared and I cannot find it. It has a 3-digit tape counter which is attached to the take-up spindle. A very decent sized speaker, like maybe almost a 4-inch speaker. And then here we go on the front. Here are the operating buttons, which I absolutely love these buttons. These are very well designed. I love them. We have eject, which has a blue little dot in it. We have rewind, stop, play, which has a green little dot inside of it. Hope you can see that. Then we have fast forward and record, and then a mechanical pause button. You do have to press record, then press play to record with this. Then we have the left and right VU meters, analog needles, or needles, not needles, there, that have the fuse style lights inside of them. This one still works. This one is burned out and it's driving me nuts. I can't get it apart to replace it, so I'll just have to live with that, I guess. And then we have input select, which has microphone, And then it has ATT with a line that goes from it to the mic, which I do not understand what that means. I'm sorry if it's blurry. Of course, you know cameras don't like to focus properly. And then line ins. We have the limiter. You can turn it on or off. We have the Dolby noise reduction, off or on. We have tape select buttons. This one is normal to ferrite to chrome. And this is the bias, which is low, normal, or high. We have the memory light, which I guess you press it during play and it'll remember where you're at and it'll stop it automatically when you rewind it back. Haven't tested that actually. I should have tested it before stating it, but you know what? Oh well. And then there's your battery check button. We have a peak light when you are pushing the record amp, and then you've got your level, record level. Right there. Two separate ones for both left and right. The middle one is right, the outer one is left. I believe the left has a short in it sometimes, if I remember correctly. And this is going to run long. This might take 2 videos. Here we have the inputs. We got and outputs. We got line out, left and right, RCA phono style jacks. Line in, left and right. Somebody had put a piece of tape on there to mark that. Probably Mr. Licky himself. Then we have microphones, left and right. Then, on the other side, we have a DC 6 volt in, AC in, 120 volts, the monitor level, which is basically the volume, and headphones. This thing will monitor at all times. If you have it hooked into a stereo through the lines, the speaker still works. You have to turn it down. So I am going to go ahead and give you a quick demonstration and try to go ahead and squeeze this into the, I'm going to still say 10-minute limit that YouTube has, because I don't trust that 15-minute now thing. So here we go. I am going to use a cassette that I have already pre-made. This is recorded off of a computer onto another cassette deck that was hooked up through the line ends. This is a very strong sounding tape. This is a remix of Are You Ready for Love by Elton John. I do not own this song. I believe Sackville Productions still owns this song. So I'm only going to play a short clip of it. So here we go. You ought to see the built-in speaker does thump. Turn on the lights for you real quick. See, the left one works, the right one does not. Battery level. Fresh, brand new out of the pack, so it's still good. Turn on Dolby noise. Barely makes much of a difference. Turn it to normal tape, it increases the treble. That's chrome, makes a big difference. I can hear it personally. Set the ferrite, and it really doesn't sound much different. This is a ferrite tape by BASF, and that is my demonstration. Thank you for watching, and I should do more in the future. Thank you.